getting the right witnesses. Fucking thing overnight. And all over that.
Leave me the fuck alone.
There's no guys that kill
Leave me alone. Quit putting your hands in my fucking
Where's
face.
my guy then?
You threw it out on the floor. It's your goddamn problem. Pick up your own fucking dime.
My dime, I put it down there.
Pick it up.
I did.
Then fuck off.
Where's the dime?
I don't owe you shit. Fuck off. Quit putting your fucking shit in my face.
Good job, man.
You have a history of assaulting me and putting your hand right in my face.
I'm not assaulting you. I'm showing you something. I didn't touch your body.
You ain't gonna show me shit. You can
I
keep your
haven't
distance.
touched your body once.
You keep your fucking
Hey,
distance.
fuck you, baby.
Fuck you, Sting Off. Fuck you, Sting Off.
What's the thing on?
People connected to law enforcement. This is why you keep putting your fucking hand in my face.
What's the sting?
Because you're trying to frame me as a drug addict or a drug dealer. Which is why you keep putting money in my fucking face.
Drug dealer?
You put money in my fucking face repeatedly. I sit here and mind my own business, and you slap your hand right in my face. Repeatedly, you did it over at McDonald's.
Where?
Over at McDonald's, you did it over there.
Oh, McDonald's, it's over there.
You have done it repeatedly. This ain't the first time you've done this.
Well, they quit committing suicide in public.
What?
Quit committing suicide in public. That's a lot, quit suicide in public.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're committing suicide right now. You're dying. You're dead from birth. You're a dead man.
You're a dead man. Fuck off, Sting Off. You just gave me a death threat on video. You just gave me a death threat on video.
Oh, big deal.
You're going on YouTube. You just gave me a death threat on video.
Yeah, have you listened? Go ahead. I'll go to it. You're a fuck up.
You're a fuck up.
I ain't over.
I'm sitting here. I haven't even gotten up from this bench, sir.
Oh, he's talking about this.
I haven't even gotten up from this bench.
This is assault. That's an assault.
When you put your hand in my face like that, that's assault.
Well, that's assault right there.
This ain't assault. I'm nowhere near you. You're the one approaching me.
You're a baby.
You're the one approaching and assaulting me. You're a Sting Off for the county pedophile sheriffs. Go pal around with the pedo sheriff some more.
I'm not a pedophile. You're a pedophile.
I said you pal around with the pedophile sheriffs.
I know the faggot.
Well, you love putting words in your own mouth, don't you? Because I never said that word.
Oh my God. Where is it? I'm sure about my gun, not your pedophile predators. I don't care about predators. I'm not a predator either. I'm looking for my gun. I put down on the ground right there. He's gone. You shot him. You're sick because that's down over there. Now, I'll pick up a dime and a penny. Right there. And I had 2 dimes and a penny. I go, these guys are going to face it. You know, what's the deal?
If you don't want to lose your money, then don't quit throwing your money on the ground.
I don't give a damn about those things. Those things are wicked, but they're good.
If you're going to throw your shit on the ground, that's your problem.
I ain't throw it out. I won't like this.
There, you just did it again.
Oh, wait, there's a dime missing. Right now.
You walked away from it, you dropped your shit on the ground, sir. I'm not responsible for your shit.
Wait, hold it. Now, I will have a dime. I put it right there. Where he's got a dime. Where'd it go? It's disappeared. You know why? Because a confusion like this goes on.
Your hand is getting awfully close to my face.
Confusion like this goes on. Without a team. He kind of, then it was a worse.
Now, this is the second time your hand has gotten very close to my face.
If we cannot continue this conversation, that penny died by this year.
Well, that would be your fault since you put it there, sir.
No, not like sir. You're not sir, crap. Not like Sir Jack. Like the fucking running dog and Sir Jack are fucking weird boys. Boy is. Rude boy is. B-O-I-D. Rude boy is. B-O-I-D. back and they're flapping like this. That's why the coins are. Okay. You go ahead. Have fun with your little tin barbecue. I don't believe it. Hotel. Like you.
You put your hand in my face one more time, sir, and you're liable. I'm liable to act in self-defense. I will act in self-defense, and it will be swift. If you ever do that again, I'm partially paralyzed. I sat here at this bench the whole time, and I'm being assaulted by people that pretend to be homeless, and they're connected to the Multnomah County Sheriff and to the Portland Police, and it's a form of constant harassment. This ain't the first time this person has done this to me. This is not the first time. I can sit here at this bench, mind my own business, do nothing wrong, and that dude will approach me, and he'll stop right in front of me, literally with his feet right there, and he'll put his hand literally like 6 inches from my face, and he'll have like a dollar bill sitting in it, or he'll have like a couple of dimes and a penny sitting in it, and he puts his hand right in my face. Literally, he puts his fucking hand in my face. Now that's fucking assault. He's done this repeatedly because he's performing for the Multnomah County Sheriffs and for the Portland Police Department. He's a sting op performing video skits for the Multnomah County Sheriffs and for the Portland Police Department. Every fucking time they do this shit, it's a form of harassment and provoking. They try to make me look like a drug addict or a drug dealer for their video surveillance, and then when I blow up at them for putting their goddamn hands with money in their hands, literally in my face, then they themselves blow up, and then they start putting on this bullshit pretense. They throw money down at my feet, and that's not the first time he's done that as well. So he uses the same tactic over and over again. He literally puts money in his fucking palm of his hand, puts his palm of his hand right in my face, and then when I get pissed off because he did that, he throws the money at my feet. He's a fucking sting op for the Multnomah County fucking Sheriffs and for the Portland Pedophile Police Department, and they're fucking targeting me in a sting operation because my wife was having an affair with a cop. Now, I'm repeatedly assaulted by these sting ops. Repeatedly. I can sit here and do absolutely nothing wrong. I'm disabled. I use a freaking cane. I'm partially paralyzed from being poisoned by my wife while she was having an affair with a cop. And these fucking sting ops that are connected to law enforcement repeatedly do this bullshit because they're trying to cover up the fact that they gave my wife permission to be a poisoner. So they try to frame me using sting op tactics as a drug addict or as a drug dealer. So I can sit here publicly on a bench and do nothing wrong, not break a single law, and a fucking sting op will fucking approach me with a dollar bill in their hands or with a couple of pennies or a dime or something in their hands, and then they'll fucking shove their hand right in my face for their own video surveillance purposes. And they're doing it so that they could frame me as a fucking drug addict or drug dealer because they want to cover up the fact that they gave my wife, Joan Wager, permission to be a fucking poisoner. Now that fucker's a sting op. He's a goddamn sting op for the Portland Pedophile Police Department and the Multnomah County Pedophile Sheriffs. And he's deliberately provoking and harassing for video surveillance. Notice how everybody around here ignores the fact that disabled people are assaulted around here. Notice how everybody ignores it. You know why? Because I'm surrounded by, I'm being targeted by a sting operation. That means all the people immediately surrounding me in this area are sting ops. Because the sting operation consists of easily a dozen people, and they take over the whole surrounding area every time they stage something. Every time they stage something, they'll take over this whole surrounding area. They'll have at least a dozen people in this area. And they all pretend nothing's fucking wrong. Now, of course, I don't need nor expect normal people to jump to my defense. I'm perfectly capable of defending myself. But the fact that they're doing this shit, and they're doing it publicly, and they're not even trying to fucking hide the fact they're doing it. I mean, technically it's assault, and it's assault by sting-offs that are connected to my wife and to her side of the family. My wife was having sexual relations with people in the Portland Police Department, and I became target of a sting ever fucking since. The Multnomah County Sheriff's and Portland Police Department killed a kid in 2007 in a sting operation. Notice how nobody in Portland, Oregon takes complaints on law enforcement or on their civilian operatives. Nobody. Nobody. There's somebody sitting in that vehicle. They're just sitting in there. More likely a sting off. Why else would they be sitting there and just doing nothing? Usually when they stage this kind of shit, there'll be people in vehicles in the parking lot here, just like that vehicle right there. There's somebody sitting in it in the driver's seat. They usually have me surrounded by sting ops. When they do this sort of stage, when I get assaulted by one or two sting ops, there'll be several more in the surrounding area, usually in vehicles that are parked. Gee, that guy got out of his vehicle right after I pointed out the fact that he's a sting off. What a coincidence. As soon as I pointed out the fact he's most likely a sting off, he got out of the vehicle and then booked it that way. What a coincidence. Oh, there's some more people in that van right there. But this is typical. I mean, this is fucking typical. I mean, I can sit here and do absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm sitting here on a bench here at Fred Meyer's here. That's 82nd, Southeast 82nd right here, the street there. I'm in Portland, Oregon. I can sit here and do absolutely nothing wrong, mind my own business, sit here and smoke. I can literally sit here at this bench, at this public bench, and have a cigarette, mind my own business, and a fucking sting off like that will approach me for the sole purpose of trying to frame me for video surveillance. And that's the reason why there will be multiple sting offs in the surrounding vehicles, because they're recording themselves, the action that is taking place, because they want to frame me on video and or on photogenic photos. They want to make me look like a drug addict or a drug dealer, because they're trying to cover up the fact that they gave my wife, Joan Wager, permission to poison me to death. So I quite literally get assaulted by sting ops that approach me with a little bit of money in their hands. They'll have like a dollar bill in their hand, or they'll have a few coins in their hands, and they'll approach me and deliberately put their hand right in my face, and they hold it there. They go like, he goes like that. He'll just shove his hand just like that right in my face, and he just holds it there like that. And that's how he does it. And I can tell by his facial expression when he does that, he's expecting me to get mad and to blow up at him and to get angry. He's actually expecting me to do that. sting off behavior. That sting off is deliberately pretending he's mentally ill. He's not. That's a pretense, because I've seen him speak with other people, and when he speaks with other people, he doesn't act like a mental case like that when he speaks to other sting offs. He doesn't talk like that or act like that at all. So it's an act on his part. Basically, the sting ops will surround me. There'll be multiple vehicles parked in the parking lot surrounding me, and they're all recording from different angles. Every one of them is recording at this bench at different angles, and then they send the shield, the provocateur, the sting op, that is to provoke me, over towards me, and then he'll get right in front of me, stop right in front of me, and then he puts his hand right in my face he makes sure that he holds his hand in such a way where the money that's in his hand is visible for the cameras that the sting ops are using that are surrounding the area. And then of course he expects me to blow up, because he looks me square in the eye and he's got like a look of anger in his face while he's has his hand thrust in my face with money in his hand. So he's doing this for the sole purpose of performing for video surveillance, and then he completely expects me to blow up at him. And then he pushes the fighting, he provokes the fighting, because anything that they could do to make me look bad for their own video surveillance, they will use. So if they can provoke me and piss me off for their own video surveillance, well then he'll do that. And that's the reason why he wouldn't leave, and that's the reason why he just kept coming back and coming back and coming back, because as long as he's got me pissed off enough to where I'm going to yell at him, well then he's not going to go away. I call you shit behind your back.
You said I walked away and said,
that's not behind your back, that's in front of your face, sir.
Oh,
did you hear me say it? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Then it's not behind your back, it's in front of your face. When you walk that corner and go around that corner and then I talk about you, that will be behind your back. When I say something that you can hear, that's to your face.
Hey, you ever heard of the first one that yells, joking?
You need to keep your hands and your chains to yourself,
I don't care.
And you need to stay the fuck away from me.
I want my dime back. I'll hang you leave. I'll leave.
I ain't giving you shit, motherfucker. You drop your own damn money. You can go fuck off.
There, we're down like that. You said, don't throw your money around. If you're gonna, you want that dime.
I'm not responsible for what you drop on the fucking ground, sir. You just did it again, and I'm not responsible.
Hey, are you a veteran?
Are you a sting op? Do you work for the Multnomah County Sheriff?
No.
Do you work for the Portland Police Department?
No.
Do you have relatives in law enforcement?
No, I work for the paper.
Then why do you harass people, huh? Why do you harass people that are disabled?
I work for the paper.
I'm disabled, man. I'm disabled.
Well,
and you're harassing me.
Well, I'm looking for my dime. I put right there and gone. I put it right there. I'm going to pay a dime on this. Where's the dime? Why don't you point that fucking camera down there and find the dime?
I don't have to do shit for you, fucker. I don't have to do nothing for you.
Why do you swear? Why do you fucking hit him? Huh?
And then you ought to fucking hit him.
My gun.
Huh?
My gun.
Son? Give this fucking guy.
I don't owe him shit, sir. He threw his money on the ground, and there's his money right there. I don't owe him nothing. I don't owe him nothing. He throws his own money on the ground.
Why are you taping?
Because he assaulted me.
Well, drop my pants and show you how to move shot. How do you assault me?
Why are you harassing me, sir? Okay, this is assault.
How do you?
Man, find the
Right
dime.
there.
This is illegal assault.
You guys done it.
You two are ganging up on me over a fucking
Well,
dime that he
I
threw on
put
the
down
ground.
like this. Hey, look. Look, I'll take it. Hold like this. Look, you're doing it. You start yelling, and a dime disappears.
Those 9 cents.
I know. There's 9, 10, 11.
You keep filming me.
If you assault me and go anywhere near me,
Is that a cell phone?
Hey, you
That's
want it?
cool.
Hey, that's 11%.
go anywhere near me, that's
You
assault.
like 11%?
I don't want that.
I feel threatened by you. You better keep your distance. You're at fucking sting up and you're trying to cover up for a poisoner that's in law enforcement.
Stop that. Thank you for seeing me, man. This is all.
You must be connected to Officer Eric Carlson.
Fuck the
He's
cop.
a murderer.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Eric Carlson, what do you kill?
Officer Eric Carlson murdered a kid
That's fucked up.
in 2007.
So much
He
for-
was having an affair with my
So
wife.
much for protecting the server, motherfuckers.
He was having an affair with my wife, and he's a fucking Portland cop.
Yeah, punk.
So why are you two ganging up on me?
We're not ganging up on you. And I'm sorry about the loss of the child. You should.
I didn't lose any. You don't understand. You people are ganging up on me for no fucking reason.
I'm not ganging up. I just met you, man. I don't know you from Adam.
You were standing over there talking to him, and you're threatening me.
Oh, man, I told you guys.
I heard you, and this is
I
recording.
told you. Here's exactly what I said. I know what I said. I said, stop fucking arguing so much that you're loud. Too much talking. You should have hit him by now. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. See, that's assault. You're
I'm not-
encouraging that person to assault me,
No, I'm encouraging
and
you
I'm
guys-
disabled.
I'm encouraging you guys to stop arguing so loud. You're bothering people. That's what I encourage you guys to do.
Well, he's the one that approached me, and it's on video. I never got up from this bench the entire fucking time.
I saw that.
He assaulted me twice the whole time
What
I'm
does
on
that
this
got to do
bench.
with the officers that killed the kid?
What?
What does that have to do with the officers that killed the kid?
Because he won't fucking leave me alone, and Officer Eric Carlson's buddies have been gang stalking me ever since I caught that son of a bitch committing a murder.
I don't
Ever since.
Cops are not my buddies. They need to you. Go up yourself.
He didn't put it back. Sure he did. Now he's going to act like he's doing community service for other people. They assault me, but they act like they do community service for other people. Go over here and let's see if that dude buy this because I was being harassed. I was being harassed on the streets and stuff by people like that.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I bought this. And they recommended it at Best Buy. It cost me like $169 for this.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
It's not cheap at all. It's not cheap at all.
They come with a, they have a body mount. You can record it while you're wearing it. And they also have head
Yeah, they told me that. They had a lot of accessories.
We sell them in here too, the body mount.
They told me that I could buy an accessory where I could attach it to my cane.
Yeah, they have everything. That comes with everything.
Yeah, they were telling me that too. I'm like, wow, that would be, well, that was the reason I bought this, because I needed something, waterproof and resilient.
Yeah, for sure.
And because I'm being harassed and stuff, and I have the harassment on video, not from you guys, of course, but
if you ever have a smartphone, we have an app. There's an app for that too, where the app's just
there is.
Yeah. If you have a smartphone, it's GoPro. It's app store.
I'm not very familiar with it yet. I'm still learning how to.
It's pretty simple.
I'm still learning how to use it. It seems relatively simple.
Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. You just hit the button to record.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
I better turn this off. I don't want to get other normal people on here. The only reason I haven't been recording is because I'm being assaulted by